Alrighty, guys, we are back with Night Prince, Twice Tempted. This is chapter 18 of 19. Let's get right to it. After realizing you didn't even have the strength to trace Cynthia through essence trails, all seemed lost. That is until you stumbled across a plan that might just work, one you quickly explained to Vlad. I figured it out. How we're going to get her. Send Sandra into town and leave another message just like she used to do while under Charbonnel's control. I can give her a location and time to meet with Charbonnel, but we'll be waiting there for her instead. Really? She's not foolish enough to fall for that trick. She's arrogant enough to. She's followed the message so far. Let's do that. She's followed the message so far. Every time Sandra has left a message, Cynthia's done as instructed. As far as she knows, nothing has changed, so why wouldn't she listen to it this time? The only reason she wouldn't is if we've already been compromised, then we're too late anyway. I suppose it's at least worth a try. Of course it is. We have nothing to lose. 5 days later, you wake from your vampiric slumber with abrupt consciousness. Did she bite? Vlad stands by the open slot in the wall, a blood bag in one hand. He tosses the bag to you, but you hesitate before ripping into it. You're showing restraint. I see you're already exiting the uncontrollable. You're already exiting the uncontrollable bloodlust phase. There we go. That, and it's hard to focus on food when today's the day. 4 days ago, Sandra left a message telling Cynthia where Charbonnel wanted to meet. The next day, the bookstore owner, also mesmerized into betrayal, Vlad drove miles to make a call. A call that wouldn't be routed through the cell towers Vlad owns. Now today, while you slept, Sandra went back to the bookstore to see if the Odyssey container contained Cynthia's RSVP. So did she bite? Yes and no. She agreed to meet him tomorrow at 7, but changed the location to the Bucharest metro area. What's up with all these bugs on the floor? Look at this, people. Anyway, you and Vlad choose a warehouse in a sparsely populated town, easy to surround with few bystanders. She moved into rush hour in a busy public place. Can we change it back? Do we have any way of securing the location? Can we trace the bookstore owner's call? Let's do that. Can we trace the bookstore owner's call? Already done. I went to a burner phone that led nowhere. So it sounds like there's only one option left. Correct, the metro. Did she even say which station? No, but it's obvious which one she means. Vlad, if she catches sight of you, she'll run. In fact, after living with you for 3 decades, I bet she knows most of the vampires in your line, too. Your allies as well, so a glimpse of one of them will likely make her bolt. He doesn't dispute your argument. After tomorrow, she'll realize Charbonnel has been compromised. I'll put a large bounty on her, but catching her will take time. Difficult or no, the metro is still my best chance. It is, but you've forgotten something. And that is me. Not this again. I'm the obvious choice. She doesn't know what I look or smell like. All she knows are my abilities. I could be standing right next to her and she wouldn't even feel the slightest bit of threatened. Why should she? She's 300 years older than you. I've fought worse because I can shoot electricity out of my hands. I'm gonna do that one. She can try to get out a spell, but I'll blast her before she even's halfway through the incarnation. We don't know the full extent of her abilities. When we met, you insisted I learn how to use my electrical abilities to fight, and you were right. They ended up saving my life when I took down vampires a lot older than I am. Yes, but she's on a different level than the idiots you faced so far. Wow. Is she? Because from what I've seen, she's entirely reliant on her magic and staying hidden. I don't believe she actually do that well one-on-one. She'd actually do that well one-on-one. Perhaps. But there's more than that. This isn't just about you. I'm part of this too. She's killed my friend at the carnival, had me kidnapped, and stole my mortality from me. If I was the type of person who let all that slide, you wouldn't love me, because it sure as hell isn't who you are. You expect me to forego my vengeance in favor of yours? No, they can't. No, they can't. They call you Vlad the Impaler, not Vlad the Emasculated. All I want is to go into the metro and find her. Then I'll flush her out or tail her and give you her location. Either way, you'll be the one to bag and tag her. Wow, bag and tag her, really? But she'll know, and so will I, that I helped take her down. He's silent for a long time when finally he sweeps you into an embrace. It's still risky. A risk we have to take. He leans in, kissing you tenderly and letting his lips trail down your neck. That may be, but let's at least share one more moment together before you leave. His hands slide down to the small of your back, pulling you into him. Between you is the feeling of heat and the desperation of not wanting to lose each other, the fear of danger ahead, and the passion of the moment between you. He kisses you again, this time not gently, but with a blazing passion. You respond in turn, clutching the back of his head and holding it close to you. Everything else melts away, but this moment, this yearning, just to be closer to each other. There's nothing that needs to be said, nothing that can be expressed without your bodies. Vlad speaks all the same. You're so beautiful, Amber, so incredibly beautiful. I'll tell him let's wait until it's over. You push him back, giving him a small wink. Don't act all dramatic like this is the last time you're ever going to see me again or something. There'll be plenty of time for stuff like this when we get back. Yes, I suppose you're right. Plus, it's YouTube, so we can't show that. Okay, anyway. The initial preparations go quickly, yet methodically, Vlad doing his best to ensure you're prepared for what may come. Finally, you reach a time where neither of you can put it off any longer. It's time to take Cynthia down. It becomes apparent almost immediately after your arrival why Vlad said her choice of metro station was obvious. The Basbarb station, I can't believe my husband Vlad, Baskar, whatever, has a whole station named after him. That's weird. Anyway, then again, it's Vlad, I suppose. I shouldn't be surprised. You take a look around, using the moment to take in the swarms of people around you. I can't remember the last time I was surrounded by so many people. Bystander, look at this. Bystander. Everybody's hot, of course. Let's see, I have to watch my blood. Let's do that. I have to watch my bloodthirst. Yeah. Your fangs are already threatening to pop out at the sight of so many humans walking around. I've got this under control. No way I'm losing control here. Through your communication device, Vlad's voice whispers into your ear. Any sign of her yet? No, but I'll keep looking. Good. It's important that you find her before she suspects anything is wrong. We can't let her get away. Understood. Find her, get the drop on her. Let's do that. Slowly, gradually, you begin to scan the crowd of people. Too many people here to rely on my eyes alone to find her. Instead, you reach out through the Essence Trail, linking you to her, urging them to help find her. They're not strong enough to link to her directly, but with a proximity this close, they can help guide you. Then suddenly you see her. There she is. There she is, yeah. She hasn't noticed you yet, so you quietly make your way up to her. Carefully, you place a hand on her shoulder, sending enough voltage through to knock out your average man. Cynthia lets out a scream, but unfortunately she's far above average. She fails wildly, knocking you off her and breaking out into a sprint. With precision, you let off a blast of electricity in her direction, hitting her hard in the back. F you. Another direct hit. All around you, people begin to panic at the sudden blast of lightning and screaming. In hurry clusters, they begin racing towards the exit, blocking you from getting another clear shot. She stops just at the edge of the subway tunnel, her gaze an absolute glare transfixed upon you. You. Hey, Cynthia. She tries to run once more. You press the button on your communicator to contact Vlad. Got her, and she's wounded, but she's also on the run. Vlad's voice barks through the receiver. Do not engage her. Go to the station. We'll be there soon. I can catch her. Understood. I'm going to say understood. Just do that. I won't take any risk unless she's giving me no choice. Good. My men and I are already closing in on her position. It's unclear if Cynthia hears Vlad over the commuters or merely senses his approach coming. Either way, she stops running for just a moment to turn and face you, one hand holding a pistol. You ready yourself to take her on? Hopefully the bulletproof vest under my clothes holds up. I should be able to close the gap between us and finish her off before she's able to do any real damage. However, Cynthia doesn't turn the gun on you. Instead, she raises her hand and shoots something you can't understand. As if yanked by invisible strings, every commuter stops in their tracks. Bystanders. Okay. Then as one, they turn around and begin to head towards you, hands outstretched with murderous intent. Wow, she's got control. She's mind controlling civilians into attacking me. Have fun playing with my pets, Amber. Then, with a single leap, she jumps into the train tracks, darting into the metro tunnel. Crap, I'm in trouble. These commuters are closing in fast. If I don't do something, she's going to get away. Let's see, stun the victims. Wow, that gives you a great choice, doesn't it? Ridiculous. Wow, that's ridiculous. So if you ain't got no gems, what will happen? Anyway, you focus your electricity on your body instead of your hands, taking care to regulate the voltage. Soon you have it at a safe intensity, no stronger than a taser. They'll wake up sore, but with some nasty scorch marks, but at least they'll get to keep their lives, I guess. Then once you've prepared, you charge forward. The commuters don't hesitate, mindlessly rushing to meet your charge. Fortunately, the electricity across your skin keeps the worst of them at bay. One tries to grab you from behind and is promptly thrown off with an electric blast. Another claws at your neck, but is taken out before he can swing in. One heavy-set man takes a clumsy swing at you, but your vampiric reflexes carry you past him. Have to be careful not to actually throw a punch at any of these people. Like Vlad said before, my new strength could tear a regular person apart. Cynthia knows that. She's not trying to kill me. She's just trying to put distance between me and her. Like hell, there's any chance I'm letting her get away, though. You race forward, darting past the rest of the crowd with a frenzied determination. These people are just going about their lives. Cynthia is sick before getting them involved. That's true. As you run towards the tunnel, you squeeze the wire near your neck. She went down the M1 tunnel. The only response is static, and you realize with a groan that the wires have torn. Must have been one of the civilians who made a grab at me. She could vanish down countless passageways. If we lose sight of her now, only one option. Without a further moment of hesitation, you leap into the tracks, trailing after Cynthia into the dark tunnel before you. How about that? Holy crap, I can't believe I'm doing this. A shrill sound and blinding light signals a train headed towards you. With vampiric speed, you leap to the concrete lip. There you hug the wall, continuing on a narrow ledge as the train passes with breakneck speed. The wind from its velocity tries to suck you into its path. Let your new muscles hold you onto the wall until it passes. Once it's gone, you leap back into the tracks, your gaze lighting up the darkness with green. Now to figure out where she went. If not for your enhanced vision, you would have missed the slot in the tunnel across the track that marked another passage. A muddy footprint leading into the passageway is all you need to tell you exactly which direction your quarry has gone. The excitement builds. We will find you. You see just a hint of Cynthia as you enter the passageway, her faint form vanishing around the corner. You're not getting away, I'm going to say that. That's simple. Her words echo down the tunnel after you. I won't be caught by someone as pathetic as you. The sound of mad scraping begins to echo around you. Hopefully that's the sound of backup and not something else I need to worry about. It's a train, I'm sure. As if to directly kill that hope, what looks like hundreds of glowing eyes begin to appear all around you. Wow. Rats? Really? The scribble noise increases as the harsh chirping sound as a mass of gray and furry fangs charge at you. Oh no. Cynthia clearly isn't done with her tricks. Now it seems she's bewitched every rat in these tunnels to attack you. I hate rats. You must be getting desperate. Let's do that. Using rats against me, you're running out of things to throw at me. Big talk for someone who's about to be torn apart. You begin cutting your way through them, using your body as a natural taser. Each bite is met with a sharp zap that fries every rat to a crisp. This is horrible and disgusting, but these things aren't going to stop me. Cynthia's going to have to throw something a lot worse at me if she wants to bring me down. That's when you see them, humanoid figures hugging the walls around you. Ghouls, look at this. Yep. Each of them is bewitched to tear you apart, to kill you before you can get any further. It's only when their mouths open wide as they charge you that you realize what they are. Ghouls. Uh-oh. And there we have it. Another chapter. So there you have it, people. It's chapter 18 now. Looks like tomorrow we'll be finishing it up with the end of Night Prince 2, Twice Tempted. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great day now.